Hello, this is Carl with Hayward in the Loop. I'm here today at the Sun Gallery, Hayward's only dedicated art gallery space. It is located close to downtown, right across from Foothill Boulevard on East Street. And I think this is a really awesome space, and I would love to show you more. The director and staff here is currently hard at work preparing for the Sun Gallery's new art exhibit, which is titled Climate Change, Endangered Planet. It will run from April 29th through June 11th. But what I really want to talk to you about today is an exciting new proposition for the Sun Gallery. This is for the Hayward People's Budget. Now, you may have heard about the Hayward People's Budget. This is a brand new program with the city of Hayward. They've set aside some funds to give to people who send in proposals for part of these funds. And what the city of Hayward did is they split up the city into 6 sectors, and the Sun Gallery is in Sector 6. And Sector 6, the pot of fund is $62,000. And what's exciting about this is that people get to vote on it. So you, if you live in the downtown area of Hayward, get to vote on proposals that have been submitted. And one of those proposals is the Sun Gallery Makerspace. And not only the Makerspace, but also an upgrade to the outdoor courtyard space. So basically, as part of our proposal, we're asking for about half of the funds, or about $31,000. And what we would like to do with that is for about half of that to upgrade the Sun Gallery art studio space and turn it into a makerspace, and also upgrade the outside here and make it into a really nice space out here. I would like to introduce you now to Dorsey Diaz, the director of the Sun Gallery. Hi Dorsey, can you tell us a little bit about the Sun Gallery?
Hi Carl, thanks for inviting me to talk about the Sun Gallery. I've been here as the director now since 2014, so almost 8 years. And I started out as a teacher, used to own a sign business. So I've been in the arts my whole life, and I'm so excited to be part of this new project that we're working on. The courtyard here is a space that, as you can see, is kind of run down right now. The reason is because, of course, the pandemic. We also had a fire, for those of you that have been reading about that. So we're in restoration stage right now. So we have plans for this gallery and for this courtyard, and it's a beautiful space back here. We've already started excavating and pushing the dirt up the hill here in the hopes of having a retaining wall along here so that people can actually sit. And we plan to, like Carl was saying earlier, we're going to redo the asphalt. We've got quotes for that. We'd like to make this like a cafe type experience where people can come and sit and listen to music, dance. We have a resident folklorical group that dances here, so they're super excited about this too. And have like improv nights and just basically a place for fun.
And so we're gonna build up a new stage, and that stage is gonna be great. I mean, it's gonna have an audio system and some trellises, and it's gonna be a wonderful new stage for the Sun Gallery. This space over here, you see this fence. We want to upgrade the fence and make it more accessible, make it easy for people to come in and out, add an electronic gate entry to there so even people can come in and out without having to come through the gallery space. That's just the outdoor space. Now, the indoor space, let me show you that.
Okay, so Carl, come on in. I want to take them on a little tour of our art studio. As I tell the kids, kind of our magical space in here. Yeah. So this is our very large art studio. A lot of magical stuff happens in here. There's a lot of really weird stuff in here right now. Basically, unbelievably, we've actually cleaned up quite a bit. That's something that, you know, we're very strongly known for, are like our climate change shows, and then also for environmental stewardship. This is some kids' work that was done several years ago at a show for climate change. And then over here on this wall is actually artwork going back to like the 1970s. So over here is where our teachers usually work, right here in front of this board. As you can see, we're storing a lot of different things. But this is actually the space where we are thinking that the Makerspace would be wonderful. Is probably take maybe up to a quarter to a third of this whole space and have the machinery back here. And we plan to, like, you know, put a lot of the stuff away, of course, and have shelving and things like that. Over here is all the shelving that we have a lot of different things that people have donated. You know, we put that in there. So I'm gonna give it back over to Carl because he's gonna talk about the machinery he wants to put in here. Some of it I'm very familiar with. I'm super excited about it because we're gonna get to do more creative things in here.
So to give you an idea of what kind of machinery I'm talking about and what a true makerspace looks like, I'd like to welcome you to Noisebridge in San Francisco, which is one of my favorite makerspaces. Over here are some 3D printers. We also have a poster printer over here, and we have some spools of filament. And here is a laser engraver. This is called the Flash and Tosh, and it is made out of milk crates, LEDs, and 1,200 beer bottles. I helped contribute to this project with others here. We built it one year for the Maker Faire. So as you can see, we have an existing art studio space here, but we want to upgrade this space, and with the funds from this proposal, we can upgrade it with some modern supplies and equipment. Some of the things that we would like to add here are some 3D printers, a laser cutter, maybe a CNC router, screen printing, a Cricut vinyl cutter, upgrade the computers with some 3D design software. Let's add some electronics to the space, including LED art. That would be pretty cool, right? And let's add a tool shop, and there's so much more, including wood projects as well. We can do that outdoors. There's so many things that we want to add to the space, and we can do that with your help by voting for our proposal and getting us some funding. So I also want to add that the Sun Gallery also has classes and field trips here. Dorsey, can you tell us a little more about that?
Sure, especially now we're super excited to reopen. The pandemic kind of put a kibitz on things for a couple of years, but we are starting to have field trips again in here. We actually have anywhere from like 75 to 125 field trips per year from the different schools that come through, tour the gallery, and then come in here. to do an art project. And then when things are really rocking and rolling, we have about 10 weeks of summer art camp, and the kids have a total blast back here. We have anywhere from about 10 to 16 kids per week, and every week is taught by a professional artist. And they have so much fun, and I have so much fun, and everyone else just watching and listening to them. So this is also a space where we have had acrylic pour classes for adults. It's been a meeting space for the B Street writers. It's been a meeting space for the pen women, and we just do whatever, you know, creative things we come up with. So we're super happy to be adding more things into the space that are creative based.
You know, now and then, you know, when we fund these additional items, these additional equipment, we can add 3D printing, so we can introduce the kids to 3D printing and laser engraving, and also, you know, just work together, bring new ideas to space, come up with projects. Maybe it'll lead to entrepreneurship. Maybe people can start a business out of creating things. This is what we're about here. The Sun Gallery is not just an art gallery, but it's also a space to make things.
Exactly, and we've been here, people don't realize this, almost 50 years. So there's been a lot of inventors, artists, and people walk through the doors. So we want to bring more people here, definitely.
So thank you for watching our video. We would love you to vote for our proposal. We are in Sector 6. If you live anywhere near the downtown area in Hayward, then you are eligible as long as you are 10 years or over in age. And please vote for the Sun Gallery Community Space and Makerspace. Thank you.